Heyo, Omni dogs and Omni kittens. Welcome to the 60-pound mystery box opening and question and answer. And we've already got the greatest compliment ever. BJ Kicks, Omni dog, I want to be like you when I grow up. What a great compliment. The key, I think, BJ, is don't tell anyone, but don't grow up. That'll be a secret between you and yourself. Just say, I don't want to grow up. And that's what happened. I ended up here a little sweaty because it was, I'm not kidding, it was 60 pounds. People think that I had shipped a 60-pound loaf of bread. In the comments in the community post, I put a little, just the tag on the top that said the weight, and people said it looked like a box of, like a loaf of bread. And so everybody wants to see my 59-pound loaf of bread. Well, I'm sorry, it's comic books. If you're here to see bakery, baked goods, big giant loaves of bread, this is the wrong place. This is where we're coming for comic books here. And the where's my hand? There it is. And this weighed 60 pounds. Not a young man. I was okay with the 50-pound box when I brought it in. It was a little broader, but this thing is a cube of density. It's like a black hole, a cube of black hole. It's like small and super dense. What's that in kilos? I'm sorry, I don't know. Somebody out there who's smarter than I am and has access to something, because my phone is watching the box and I'm watching this. So I don't know. What is 60 pounds in kilos? Anybody out there that's really good at that stuff? Is there a bunch of newspaper strip collections in that sucker? I don't know. Honestly, this is a DCBS box. Peace and love, peace and love. They tend to come a little late. And when I say a little late, I'm about, what is this, February? I'm probably 6 weeks behind where I should be in what's new, like what came out in December. I'm guessing whatever came out in December is here now in February. So no, I'm not going to cast 22.8 kilos. So it's over 120 kilos. 27 kilos per Google. Oh, almost 30 kilograms. I did lift weights a lot. Cycle. I lifted them religiously throughout my life, but when the pandemic hit and my undiagnosed pain started, I just lost the energy to go lift. And so even in my weightlifting days, that's a solidly heavy box at 60 pounds. Okay, your first guess is bread. How many Deja Thor statues they fit in that badger? That is such an epic story about Deja Thoris. I'm sad that I didn't get her, but glad for my marriage that I didn't get her. Here's Roberto. Hey, Jess, going to watch your joy of opening this box while I wait for a 20-book pre-order that is yet to be shipped. So you know my excitement when you finally get a big box of books. It may take a while, but you get them. And that's the fun part of this video, is just for you to share in my excitement in finding out, because I don't remember what I ordered back in June. This is like my June order. So I don't know, or my July order, August, something. I mean, it's February 2022. Peace and love, peace and love. I'm just glad to be alive. Not going to complain about shipping, the length of shipping, anything, blah, blah, blah. I'm lucky to be alive. I'm happy to be able to accept books. No more saying bad things about anybody who works in online retailing sending comic books. It's got to be hard. Tons of shortages, delays. Nobody wants to hear me whine about that. So I'm not going to whine about it. I'm just glad this box came. Elon. Heyo. Prisco, how's it going, buddy? I sent in your name yesterday. I think I told you. Because Prisco was the grand prize $50 in stock trades winner on Omni Bros Monday night, and it was my responsibility to send it in Monday night, so I did that by sending it in Thursday night, last night. Yeah, so there you go. Oh, Micah G81, I grabbed some Primonti Brothers for today's sandwich for today, and it made me think of your trip over here. What did you get? I have to know. I got the pastrami and thought it was one of the greatest things I've ever eaten. Primonti Brothers, if you're not familiar with it, you've heard me talk about it before. They put the fries and the coleslaw in the sandwich, and it is astonishing. This is Pittsburgh. Although I saw like little satellites of it on the way up to Pittsburgh, in almost Maryland, I feel like. So there might be some Maryland offshoots, something. But it wasn't expensive. It was gorgeously, beautifully delicious, and it was not expensive. You still have that residual muscly look. Peace and love, man. Thank you. Okay, Elon thinks it's Thor's hammer in the box for 60 pounds. That is a lot of carbs. Yes, this is a DCBS order. I hope not, Chris. I really hope not. Up, and there's one I got to get rid of. Yes, this is a DCBS Whoops. Mute. And let me get rid of. Boop. Okay, there. Did that. Oh, wait, I just saw. Thank you, Mr. Tex. That's so cool of you. $3. I appreciate it. I don't get many super chats, and so I don't have a whole. I don't know that I can do anything for you. I mean, I could play the Batter Days or the Omnicat theme. Let's see. What's Muntastic? What does she do? Oh, and then Mr. Tex's. Well, that's probably okay. Unless you want me to take Mr. Tex down and show that. Thank you so much, Mr. Tex. I really appreciate that. That's a really nice gesture. There's bad weather. It sounds like bad weather in most of the country today. If you don't order every month, DCS, well, I do order every month. I order every month, and I ask for twice a month shipping, and I never get it. But I'm not complaining. I'm just saying what's happening. Mr. Tech, glad to see me live today. Oh, did I ever check out Titan's Rebirth? That's a good one. I will actually, wait, I have a notepad here somewhere. Yeah, I remember you reminding me about that, Nicholas. So I'll read it digitally. Titan's Rebirth, although I did read one trade, but that was like Where the Heck is Wally West or whatever it was called. But I'm glad you're here, Mr. Tex. Thank you. Big Cuber. What's up, Big Cube? I got a big cube right here, practically. Yoink. My typos are terrible. I didn't even see that you had a typo. Oh, glad you could. It's all right. I went with it. I got the New Yorker, pastrami and corned beef with some mustard, and of course a pickle on the side. Holy guacamole, that sounds good. John, nice to have you here. Thanks for your unbox and chill videos. This has been a stressful week, and they help relieve some stress. I've heard that from other people, and when I first heard it, I didn't believe it. But now that this is like the 30th person to say how much any of these videos I'm involved with helps stress for their week during work, I'm so happy to be able to help in any way. I'm just sorry that you guys whoever you are having stressful weeks. That's not good, and I'll do everything I can to help relieve your stress as long as it involves something with opening a box today, because that's really what I'm going to be doing. Good morning from Singapore. There's Jose GN. Looking forward to counting down how many books are going to be in that box. Now, that's a good point. It could be just 4 Omnis, and they packed it well. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I ordered. Guys, I just started watching Riley's channel again. He stopped making videos a long while back, and I guess I unsubbed. So, holy cow, it's good to see he's rocking like 60K subs nowadays. Good for him. For the past year, Riley, who is a good friend of mine, has been concentrating more on manga on his channel and making TikTok videos about comics in general. And those TikTok videos have helped him double his viewer subscription rate on YouTube. Have I thought about TikTok? Yeah, and I barely get to Instagram. I take all kinds of pics for Instagram and I never even post them. I don't even know if I could do TikTok. If it would give me 30,000 more subs, I would consider it. But who wants to see me on TikTok? That's like a young person's thing. And I hate to say that. Young person's thing. But yeah, it seems like it's for 25-year-olds to make videos about being 16 or 16-year-olds wishing they were 30 or whatever. It's not for me, I don't think. Nobody wants to see this old face on TikTok, sadly. You being on live is a gift to be. Oh, to me, like I said, typos. Okay, you being on live is a gift to me. Wow, Mr. Tax. I really, really appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to need to see that GIF unobstructed. All right, this is pretty tame. It's not anything you here. I mean, that's very tame. And there you go. Do you want it again? Because I noticed my viewership just went up by 10 people when I showed it. So maybe that's what I need to be doing. Big Cube says Infinity Gauntlet Omnibus is so heavy that my hand sweats on the book when I read it. I have a great, I don't have it. I mean, I'd have to leave the room to get it, but I have a great laptop pillow for my laptop, but Omnis and regular hardcovers go on there perfectly, and it spreads out the weight and it's easy to read them. Instead of I hate reading Omnis on like the kitchen table because they're so heavy, but this thing lets me read them on my lap. So maybe that'll take some of your hand sweat away, Big Cube. If you get like a laptop pillow for your laptop made of foam and then just plonk your Omnis right on there. I know. It's a whole thing cycle. Okay, Bavarian Rev, you were the ones that thought it was bread. So we're going to see in a second here. There's Jack Talks Comics. What up? Where'd my biggest complimenter BJ Kicks go? I hope he didn't just drop in a compliment and then take off. I'm expecting multiple orders due to bad weather also. Mr. Awesome says hi. During show, me is definitely working those muscles back up now. Crash Lion, you made it, buddy. Lewis, are you getting Excalibur Omni Volume 2? I'm reading through Omni 1 and liking it, but still on the fence. I'm getting it. Caveat, I haven't read Excalibur 1 in a long time, and I think that was the trades Excalibur Visions or something. I lost those in the flood back in 2017. My memory's spotty on Excalibur. I remember liking it enough to want Volume 2. I'm sorry I can't be more help. I'd love to say it's awesome, but that is not true. I don't know. I remember liking it enough to get Volume 2, but if you're on the fence, these things aren't going out as fast as they were a couple years ago. There's now plenty of stock of all Omnis that come out new. Now, there could be variant covers that sell out, but the Omnis themselves seem to be sticking around longer. So I wouldn't panic about it, and I would take your time because it's a hefty book and it's expensive. So if you're on the fence, I would wait a little bit, and maybe wait for my review in November. I'm drooling over that Sixth Gun set. Oh, yeah. I was in Third Eye Comics Wednesday, and they had the coffin bound one that you can see. Can you see? I don't think you can see it there. It's book number 1. It's the coffin bound one, and they had it there. I don't think they're these, unless it's price that you're not happy with, because they are expensive. They're like $100 a book, but they're still in print, or they're still available to get. Let me say, Travis Gilmore has to go get dinner, but can't wait to watch the replay. Okay, good. You didn't miss the countdown. I can do a countdown. I have a theme for the Omni Cat and Omni and Minister of Comics show. I don't have my own theme song. I just realized. I mean, I have my theme song that I need to get my little theme song that I put with other videos live here so I can play it before I go on. Dude, Jess, you better believe it. Hanging out on an OmniDog video is a great distraction. I've worked in a COVID ICU this whole time. Trust me. Okay, dudes, I'm happy to. There are a lot of people here already, so I just wanted to make sure we got a few people in here before I started opening the box. Nice to see so many people gathered to see Jess show off his large package. If Hayden is in here, I'm sure that's going to be a meme within 30 seconds. I don't know what's going down below for the likes. I don't have that on my screen, but if you could like this video, just press the like button. If there's 66 people in here, can you give me a few likes just to help me in the algorithm? Whatever that does, bumps me up to the top when people are looking for 60-pound mystery boxes of books. Okay, here's a guess. 3 Omnis, 4 OHCs, and a ton of collected editions. Okay, write down your guess, Mr. Tex, because I'm not doing it. You write it down, and then we'll see. I am young at heart. I try to. As someone half your age, I don't have TikTok or even Snapchat. Yeah, I don't even know what Snapchat is really, and hardly post on social media, so don't sweat it. I don't really do social media. Yeah. I would totally seeing you on TikTok. There's a word in there missing, and I think it's I would totally love seeing you on TikTok. I bet as he would say. No, did someone take that? Trig, did somebody take that? Damn it. Oh. Who is that? Who? Something else went up too? Oh, in my name on TikTok? Wait, I might be. Oh, who is that on the GIF? That's Olivia Munn. Okay, let's go back to what people really care about, the GIF. Okay, whoop, sorry. Let me get rid of the comment. This is Olivia Munn. I don't even know how I have it. It's in Omnibros, we have about 40 of these things, and you can use them. But this is Olivia Munn and just some random shot. I don't even remember how I got it here. So, who's that gift? Okay, I'm way behind on comments. Something else went up too. In my. Okay, now I'm kind of behind. Olivia Munn just had Mulvaney's kid, right? I think so. With TikTok, you get a lot of middle schoolers watching. Those are the only people I know who have that. Surprised you don't have any Harley gifts. I do have a Harley background. Maybe you need to be showing gifts on TikTok. Okay, so who the gifts? Olivia Munn. TGIFs. Joe Cool. Hey, like your avatar. Unshaven Omni Dog. Joe Cool Omni Dog. Yes, after a long week, it's nice to watch your haul and chat with fellow comic book lovers. Good. Yeah, Psylocke, exactly. I use a laptop stand to read comics on. Works great, unless you're reading Big Damn Sin City. Honestly, I have not tried Big Damn Sin City on my laptop pillow. It's a pretty intimidating size. Oh, that was Olivia. She used to be on House MD. Olivia, she's got really pretty eyes. What Olivia was that was on vinyl? I know exactly who you're talking about because she was on House. She's a good actress. Is there anybody answering who that Olivia is in House? We'll find out, Cycle. It's Olivia. I don't know who is on vinyl that's Olivia. We're flaking on her name. Jose, I love that you can be serious about your reads while also enjoying the medium without being too politically correct on the approach to this hobby. I just read what I like and I tell you what I like, and it's up to you if you want to read it. I don't want any controversy. I just want people to like comic books. Hello from Sheffield. Hey, there's Andy. So excited to see the box. Make sure the invoice and the box match what's in it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, Crashline. This is something that I haven't been able to find any information on. It suddenly seems like now it's only 5. I assume this is my assumption. This is all I'm going on. My assumption is, why would he go to all the trouble to put out he said he wanted to put out everything that he did Madman related in collected editions and finally have them all be in, library edition format with his wife's coloring the way they've always wanted it. Why would they cut it off? Why wouldn't they make it complete? I have a feeling that they just redistributed. They changed some issues into they took all the issues from 6 and probably spread them in 3 through 5 and made them a little bit bigger and then negated the need for number 6. I'm telling you, peace and love, that can be the only explanation, because why would Mike Allred go to all the trouble to only collect 5 books worth of his stuff and not make it everything? I don't think we need to worry. I think it sounds like it's all just going to be 5 now instead of 6. Unless somebody hears something. Please let me know if you hear something, because people ask me this a lot. I don't go onto Twitter, so I don't know. A lot of times I hear from you guys because I'm not a big Twitter person. Hey, Jess, it looks like you leave your ribbons out when you have the books on the shelf. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know where they'd go. Those, you're talking about the 6-gun editions there. They fit into the slipcase better when you leave the ribbons out that way. He's talking about what's right here. If you look at the box cam, he's talking about these ribbons down here. Box cam where my hand's moving now. Oh, it looks like it's right under Harley there. So he's talking about those ribbons. I didn't I don't know anything right or wrong with it. I just do it. Hey there, Super Laugh Hard. What's up, buddy? Speaking of Madman Volume 2, did come out Tuesday. I knew it was going to. However, IST did not get it in from what I saw. I have that pre-ordered, so I don't know. No way is it in this box. That's one thing I'll guess. It's not in this box. Wait, Mr. Awesome's talking to Crashline. Okay. Oh, yeah, I didn't miss the unboxing. No, but you did miss Max talking about my large package. So try and keep up. Should rename this vid Omni Dog's Big Package. Well, Hayden's here, so he'll... Here, go ahead and snap that, Hayden, and make that into a meme. Does anyone know if the American Vampire hardcovers are standard or deluxe? They are standard. They are all standard. All those American Vampire hardcovers, but I'm keeping my hardcovers, but they're re-releasing them, or they're collecting them in omnibus format, so they'll be a little larger, if that's what you're into. Oh, Elon is going hardcore guessing. Gideon Falls hardcover, Something's Killing the Children, and the Once and Future slipcase. You're way behind. I know. Oh my goodness. I guess I better edit it so Olivia is popping out of the box and make that a thumbnail. 100,000 subs after that. Olivia Wilde. Okay. There's no way I could have come up with that. I know I liked her on House MD, and I don't remember anything after that. And there's 40 questions about, or answers about Olivia Wilde. Mr. Tex has a collector's question, and I open this up to the chat, not just me. Would you rather have a whale, for instance, Something's Killing the Children slipcase edition, or a new release like the Question Omni? So what he's asking is a whale or something that we've all been wanting for a long time, or a large majority of people have been wanting a long time, like the Question. So the answer is, of course, Olivia Wilde. Olivia Newton-John, she's good, but I don't think that was her. You know her as Psylocke from Apocalypse movie. Oh yeah. Well, that's Olivia Thirlby from Charismatic Hamster. That's the girl that played Judge Anderson. Is that who that is? Olivia Thirlby? Because it's not Olivia Wilde or Olivia Munn that played Judge Anderson. Oh, it's okay. Super laugh hard. I know you're working. It's okay. It's fine. You take your time. You're doing me a solid favor. DD Matt, wait, what's Crashland asking about? Sorry, I'm just catching up in the chat now. All right, whatever. He's fine. I'm on the fence about buying the Lock and Key Compendium or the box set. Are those both trades? Are they both soft covers? My personal, I have a couple compendiums. They're not my first choice of reading because I feel like the spine can get kind of cracky, maybe sometimes. So I personally would go with the box set so that the binding stays nice and the spine stays nice. That's just me. Good for you to get Lock and Key, though, because every book is great and freaking amazing. Okay, Olivia Thirlby played Judge Anderson. So we have 3 Olivias, and we all agree they're smoking hot. Okay, good. And DD Mac is getting some answers in the chat about his question, but the important thing is that he's getting Lock and Key because it's awesome. This is, Bavarian Rev. This is relaxing me also. DCBS used to ship my books when the last book of the month I heard a release, but now they haven't shipped January yet. Oh, well, I'm kidding myself to think I need them ASAP. My only issue is that since I'm a review channel, I need books on time if I'm going to do an overview of them, because a lot of people like overviews of Omnis they've never seen before. And so it's thrown me off a little bit when everybody was raving back in December about Tom Taylor's Nightwing. I didn't have it. I had pre-ordered it and I didn't have it and I couldn't take part in it. So as an fairly active YouTube reviewer, fairly active, I do need to be able to keep up with stuff. So I'm not pre-ordering anymore. Peace and love to DCBS. Great service, great prices. I need to start getting my things like when they come out. If I'm going to keep doing this channel, if I'm going to quit the channel, then it doesn't matter. Oh, I think I heard about that scene, and I also heard there's a great scene that you would enjoy that you definitely couldn't put here as a gift. If I'm thinking of that scene, let me think how to say this. They had to use a prop for something. If you get my meaning. The Lock and Key Compendium is hardcover. There's your answer. But Simeon says I have the box set. It's pretty nice. Lock and Key Compendium is OHC Omnibus with a compendium name on it. Ah, awesome. Then I would get the compendium, but Simeon says I have the box set. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we're caught up, and exactly, that's how I knew. Yeah, Psycho, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, good. Okay, let's open the box and see what the heck is in the first layer of whatever's in this. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to get my... I used to have superhero socks on, but now you just see my skanky legs. Oh, that's not good. I should put superhero socks on. Let's see. Can I move closer to me so you don't have to see my legs? Yeah. Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so what's the guess? Bubble wrap, foam peanuts, bubble wrap, foam peanuts, bubble wrap, bubble peanuts, paper. What is the guess on what is surrounding the books? We know they're books. Who's guessing what they're wrapped in? What's the packing material? That's what I'm asking. Wow, crippling depression. Gee, I'm sorry about your name. Thanks for the years of great entertainment. Was never really into comics before stumbling upon you in Omnibros. Thank you. I'm sorry about your name. That's awful. I'm so sorry. But I'm glad to be able to be here and help you to maybe take your mind off it. Okay, we've got bubble wrap, paper, foam peanuts, socks. Now there's a choice I didn't put in there. Paper and bubble wrap and peanuts due to size, paper packing, bubble. No, my the issue is I don't dig hairy ankles on air. It's funny when I have superhero socks on, but nobody wants to see my hairy ankles, so that's the issue. I also I'm taking gabapentin for my pain, and it's giving me swollen ankles. So I got fat ankles, man. I know that's more than you wanted to know. That's a side effect of treating my pain. I'm swelling up. Okay, fuck that. How did I get into that? Jiminy crickets. Let's unpack the books. First thing out, piece of cardboard. And it is surrounded with bubble wrap. Bubble wrap. First book, Strange Adventures. So here's the first book that comes out. Strange Adventures. First book that came out. I'm very excited to read this. Heard great things about it, especially from Lou on Omni Bros. I love Tom King. So this is the first book that came out. And it's all bubble wrap. And it looks like it's all books stuffed straight down and surrounded by bubble wrap. So there's no These books all are about the same size, it looks like. I don't know. Oh, Strange Adventures is so good. It is standard size. This book is standards. Well, let me compare it to another standard size book. Let's see if I'm right, because sometimes I'm not a good judge. Yeah, standard size. And what else is in the box? We need a deluxe edition of Strange. You're welcome. You are all welcome. Okay, what's next? Can you see it? I can't tell what it is from the back. Oh, whoa. This is Firefly, Blue Sun Rising. Wow, this is a beautiful book. Firefly. It's written by, it's more of the Greg Pak stuff. Blue Sun Rising Deluxe Edition. Look at this. This is what I saw, and I was like, what? Wrench and Strawberries? What's this book about? Contains Firefly 13 through 24, Firefly the Outlaw Ma Reynolds, #1, Firefly Blue Sun Rising, #1, and an all-new short story by series writer Greg Pak. Book #2. Anybody else in here? Okay, you're counting that as a collected edition? Are you sure? That's what you consider? What do you consider, Crash, Mr. Tex? What do you consider this? Yeah, so in your Mr. Tex is taking a bet. I mean, it's just what I got. So what are you counting this as? Strange Adventures, you're counting that as a collected edition. Okay. So same with Firefly then. Austin. These are all from DCBS. Books that I ordered probably in August, I think. Firefly is an OHC. Okay. Well, as long as you have it clear in your mind, dude, we're okay. Mr. Tex, you said, oh, wait, did I just blow right over somebody's, super crippling depression. Do you want to see the Olivia Munn super chat GIF? You don't have to. It's what super chatters get. I show them the Olivia Munn GIF. She's in a hot tub. If you want to see it, just let me know. You get it courtesy of your super chat. You don't have to. It's fine. It's up to you. I wish. Okay, where are we? Do you have all 3 of the Firefly Deluxes? I believe I do. I would have to leave. I think I'm all caught up now on everything Firefly that I want. There's the new release this week is like 30 years and 20 years in the future where the kids start. I want to get all caught up with my Greg Pak Firefly and the Firefly that came before that before I go any further. So I'm stopping. Oh, you want it? Okay, good. Here we go. This is courtesy of Crippling Depressions. Whoops, just a sec, Crippling. I got to get your... Thank you for the super chat, Crippling Depression. And there we go. If you want to see this again, super chat me money. Thank you. That is... on some level, that's probably not right, but nobody's complaining in the chat. So, where the haul? Hello, Jonah. The haul came from DCBS, Discount Comic Book Service, and we just started opening it. So let's. So far, we have Strange Adventures and Firefly Deluxe 3. Is this Deluxe 3? I think so. Well, it's the latest in my Firefly Deluxe collection. Here, one second. Okay. Did you have to pay for all these? Yes, I did. I pay for all my own books. Yeah, and I'm trying to stay on top of that and get rid of it. DCBS still has my January order waiting to ship. My Soul Daredevil and No Man's Omni stuck there. Oh, that No Man's Omni and Soul Daredevil. Those are probably two big books you're really waiting for. I did, however, just recently get some paperbacks in courtesy of Dynamite. Vincent there sends me books to review from Dynamite occasionally, which is very much appreciated. So I am going to be working on their 3 separate series. So I would have to work to get a couple series in my I'd have to read at least a couple series to get a flavor for it all before I put together a Dynamite video. But it was Red Sonja, Betty Page, who's like a super spy now, and where did what did he send me? Betty Page, Deja Thoris, and a Vampirilla book that I didn't have. Is it that bad? I just got rid of 2, James. And I put them. I mean, I removed the comments, and they're not there anymore. Is it that bad? I'm asking honestly, because I don't. I mean, I get 1 or 2 a session, but not really that many. Let's see. Oh, that's very cool. But would you have a bias if you get them for free? Good question. The answer is no. TKO has sent me books. They haven't sent them to me recently. Minister Comics and I did a review. TKO sent us books, and we quite frankly didn't like one of them. We liked the other, and then we really liked the other, but one of them we just did not like at all. And TKO's really good about sending you books if you ask for them. So I could ask for their latest books, except I think I've already bought them. But no, on the Dynamite review, the books he sent me, they want honest criticism. As long as you're not a jerk, you don't need to be a jerk. I mean, of course, I was a jerk in my 5 books I loathed, just because I hated those books so much. But if somebody's going to send me books and they want me to review them, I just won't be a jerk about saying, this wasn't for me. But when I put up a video like I did yesterday, 5 books I liked, loved, and 5 books I loathed, and they were really, really awful, like they made me angry they were so bad, and I didn't want anybody else buying them, that's when you'll see Sassy Jess come out a little bit. But if you send me a book, I will give it an honest review, but not be a jerk about it if I didn't like it. Okay, Mr. Tax, in my humble opinion, no disrespect to IST. Well, this show's not sponsored by IST, so you can say whatever you want. Peace and love to IST, but my comic shop has the best shipping service. My comic shop is, I have been a long time customer of theirs. They are really good. I like them. Okay, good. I'm glad, James, that it's not bad. Up. A super chat, Eric Escott. Thank you for $5. I've been binging your channel, wanted to contribute to the tip jar. I'm enjoying several of your recommendations. Eric, do you want to? I think we can pretty much assume that Eric wants the gift, the Muntastic gift. Here you go. Thank you for your super chat. I appreciate it greatly. I really do. Thank you so much. Yowza. Mr. Tex, there's a lot of sheriffs in town now with Alibris, Organic Price Books, and CGN, although I'm not a big fan of CGN. This is about the malware. I don't think it's that bad, Jess. I always just block them anyway. Shrug. Folks just want to help out, I think, and that's the way they feel that they can help. Okay, good. Well, if I find that malware people are or malware bots are that bad, then yeah, I'll get a volunteer, not my wife. That's for sure. She doesn't need to be seeing this or anything else I say. I ordered a hardback from Super Laugh Hard, who I believe is from Britain, my friend from Britain. I ordered a hardback of Stitches, a memoir. Have you read it, Jess? Stitches. Stitches, what's it about, Super Laugh Hard? That seems familiar. What's it about and who is it by? And I can tell you. Sassy Jess is the best. As an innocent bystander, how can I get Sassy Jess going? Here's Taylor Talks Comics. What's up, buddy? Jonah says IST can take a long time. OPB is the speediest, in my opinion. We appreciate that, Jess. A lot of YouTubers that get comp copies gush over them in fear of getting cut off. I get that. It's a fine line, but you have to be honest, which I guess is why I buy all my books, and I can just say whether I dug it or not. I don't ever like to say I don't like a book. I want to bring awesome new books that you may not have heard of, or like justify your what you're hearing about a certain book, to get you to buy it because you'll enjoy it. But you'll get an honest opinion from me. I may massage it nicer, but it'll still be honest. Austin says, I had surgery on both my shoulders the past few months. My collection has grown significantly since then due to the painkillers. I read that right. Due to the PKs. Yeah, buddy. Oh, Chris. Wow. Thank you all so much. This is so nice of you. I really appreciate it. From Chris Runyon, my 9-year-old daughter. Okay, wait. My 9-year-old daughter loved the videos, and you're the one who introduced us to Goo Goo Clusters. We're forever in your debt. Take care, bud. Thank you so much for the super chat. Now, if you're watching with your daughter, should I show that GIF again? Let me know if you want to see the super chat GIF. What if a woman donate? Does she get to see Omni Dog swimming? I have an old picture that's on the Omni Bros chat that I can show of myself at the beach. That is that I couldn't do that. That is so arrogant. I'd find if a woman donates, I'll find something to show her. Some Ryan Gosling with an 8-pack stomach or something. Whatever girls like or women like. I certainly don't know. Jess, how are you feeling about the Rams' chances against the Bengals? I feel okay. I'm cautiously optimistic. Emphasis on the cautious. All right, let's go to another book. What else is in here? Oh, speaking of Vampirilla. Oh, this is what weighed this down so much. Any of these Vampirilla's ones. This is Vampirilla Archives Volume 4. So I'm collecting 1 through 12, and that's it. Peace and love, peace and love. I know they go much further than that, but these I can't. These things are heavy, and I do not want to hump them around the rest of my life. A 25-volume set, so I'm just getting the first 12. So Vampirilla Archives Volume 4. And Vampirilla Archives 6 and 3. So this is where a big chunk of the weight came from. But I still have a lot of things to open. Archives Volume 6, Vampirilla. Because this all reminds me of my teen years as a teenage idiot. Archives Volume 3. Hi, Jess. Nice to catch you live again. Good to see you. Thank you for being here, buddy. DD Mac, did you read the latest Brubaker book Friday? I did not. I'm waiting for it to be collected. Thank you. I'm waiting for it to be collected, full collected edition. Can just be standard, but I'm not going to read it online, really. It's an Oh, this is what Stitches was. It's an autobiographical story about childhood trauma. I've heard nothing but good things about it. Okay, I'll check into that. Stitches. Ooh, I hope they didn't. Childhood trauma. They didn't take a bunch of stitches as kids, did they? Ooh. Let's see. IST, talk about OPB. Have you revealed everything after Firefly? Yeah, I got 3 volumes of Vampirilla. Archives 4, 6, and 3. And I think this is... Okay, this is the last Vampirilla, and it is smaller. Ooh, full of... Okay. Whoa, what a cover. That's the last Vampirilla, and I still have a good chunk of stuff left. So this is Archives Volume 8. And how am I doing here? Hi, Jess. Are you getting the Boys Omnibus HC? Anyone in the chat know a good place to pre-order in Europe? I have the Boys Library editions, so I'm going to keep those. My friend, Webhead, who does comicreleases.com, is supported by Waltz Comics. I don't know anything about Waltz Comics, but he said they're a good place to order them in Europe. Order books. Waltz Comics. I don't know myself, but I think Omar is also sponsored by Waltz, and Chris from Webhead from comicreleases.com, where you get all up-to-date release dates on collected editions. He also sponsored by Waltz. So maybe check out Waltz. LOL, the daughter just knows the GIF as the girl who played Psylocke. The Comic Slayer, here it comes. I've been waiting for this one. Can I super chat you in hopes you stop showing that GIF? All you had to do is just say you were in the chat and that you would appreciate. You made your point. I won't be doing it again. Women only want one thing, and it's Wonder Woman, Jess. Oh, okay. Okay, sorry guys. I got carried away with super chats. People were super chatting me. I didn't know what to do. I apologize if I offended anybody. I think you guys all have a good sense of humor, though. But okay, I won't be doing it again. And uh-oh. Want to get the super chat train going. Love your videos. Thank you, Andy. And your honesty and sense of humor make your channel the first one I check every time I open YouTube. Nice. Thank you, buddy. We have some women in the audience, and so in respect for them, we won't show the super chat video, but you've already seen it 3 times. So just imagine that. Thank you so much. The rest of the box is Playboys. Okay, so that's, what do you, okay, 4 OHCs so far and 2 collected editions. Okay, so let's see what else is in here. Oh, wait, there was a Legion of Superheroes question that I wanted to answer. Their Legion Superhero, where is that? Taylor Talks Comics. Just a couple years ago, I bought the Silver Age Omnibus of Adam Strange and Doom Patrol based on your rec, and I love both of them. Do you think I dig the Silver Age Legion of Superheroes if I liked those? To be honest, Legion of Superheroes in the Silver Age was very goofy. I loved it. Whoops. What happened to my box cam? Well, that's weird. Where did you go, box cam? Huh. Well, I don't know what to do. I seem to have lost box cam. Okay. Well, so be it. I will show you the audience of the next one. And that is okay. Legion of Superheroes. I think that Legion of Superheroes were significantly goofier than Adam Strange and Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol was out there and really, really interesting because it was such a unique, different comic for the time. And then science fiction wise, you've got Carmine Infantino as the art, and it's really beautiful. The stories are just basic science fiction, but Legion of Superheroes is honestly pretty goofy. It's not I don't think it's something you dig. Okay, just hold them up and you pull them out. X-Men Mutant Massacre. Now you might say, Jess, didn't you already have the book Mutant Massacre? I did, but as soon as I found out it was getting reprinted with this cover, I sold the old thing for, I don't know, $50, enough to pay for this, or $60, enough to pay for this, because I love this cover a lot more, and I think it might have extra stuff in it. I don't know, haven't read it. I don't know about it, but I love this cover a lot more. So this, Mr. Tex, I believe is your first Omni on your guests list. This is what it contains. The Marauders are killing the Morlocks. Okay, now I know. So they're one of the most iconic X-Men crossovers ever. IGN. If only I could get a splash, a blurb on something. Okay. Let's see. What did I miss? Bavarian Rib. Omnidog, where did you get the frames for the single issues from behind you? These ones, right? The one right here with Poison Ivy. That one. I can put a link in the page, in the description page. I can put a link in Amazon where I got them. I can't think of the name. It's got a black and white drawing of a superhero in front in the middle of the frame in the plastic. I'll find out and put a link in my page. I'm sorry, on the description of this video. After this video, I'll put a link in there, and it'll take you right to Amazon, and you can see what they're called. I have a lot of these. They're really nice. Really nice. Yeah, I'll help you, Bavarian. No Sweatsky. And I'm not sure about this one either. I can't advise anybody. This is, I feel like Bronze Age stuff. and I don't know about it. I bought the first volume, but I'm going to read it before I get this volume. Somebody said something about, pray for me. I broke down and ordered that Robin Bronze Age Omni. That thing's going to need to be marked down to 85% off before I think about it. Thanks, Remco and Jess, for suggesting Walt. Okay, good. We'll tell him OmniDog sent you, and maybe he'll sponsor me, because I got tons of European viewers. I love goofy, weird comics and love the charm of Gold Silver Age comics. Okay, then they're for you. If you think there's a need for a superhero called Matter Eater Lad and Bouncing Boy, and then I I don't know why those guys would be good in a fight, or even what use they could be around the house. I guess Matter Eater Lad could eat up your garbage and your recycling, but there's some goofy heroes, and but the second book, if I'm right in remembering, I believe the second book has the death of Pharaoh Lad, and then Pharaoh Lad's ghost returning, and those are some of my favorite books of all time. Pharaoh Lad's death, and then Pharaoh Lad dies to save the universe. Then Pharaoh Lad's ghost comes back. I still have that comic in my spinner rack out there. So take a shot at, you can take a shot at any 1, 2, or 3. It's not like you're going to be missing any continuity or anything. If I were you, I'd probably buy volume number 2 or 3. The art gets better, and sometimes the art's by Kurt Swan, so I don't want to say the art gets better. Once you get into the mid to late 60s, then Legion of Superheroes is a lot more fun to read as a modern reader, I think. Somebody said something. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this too. This is stuff I haven't read before, and I want to read. Nicholas, I finally got the Izombie Omnibus on your recommendation. Can't wait to read it. Good. I'm excited for you. I love that book. John Anderson, should I get the Ultimate Spider-Man Omni? I haven't read it before. The second volume, I think, has already been solicited for it. And I think that's the whole run except for the Death of Spider-Man Omnibus. Spoiler alert, there's an omnibus called The Death of Spider-Man. So I think they're making it easier to collect than the oversized hardcovers I have that have been so impossible to find, and I'm not getting rid of them. That said, that is some of the most fun Spider-Man you can read, in my opinion. I'm not a super big Spider-Man expert. I read Ultimate Spider-Man. So far, I'm through volume 7. I've loved every minute of it. It twists a little bit, just enough to make it really interesting. What happens with Earth 616 Spidey? Bendis changes it just enough so that it's really interesting and still really powerful, still fun. I have it. The answer is yes. You need to get it. It's really a lot of fun. Super fun. Uh-oh. Ho-oh. Okay, I'm going to give it a shot. At Piet. Dijksha zote horen zitje in Netherlands. Je kuntje comics checken maar geen pre-orders. Has something to do with buying comics in the Netherlands. That's what I'm going to say. OmniDog, don't forget to do that uncollected DC or also Marvel Silver Age Omnis and miscellaneous collections that I'd love to see video you promised. Okay, don't forget to do that uncollected DC. Oh, okay, right. I do remember that. And next Imaginat, I apologize for not following up on your Captain America suggestions. I just don't know enough about Captain America to honestly have a conversation with you. I'm sure your ideas are really good, but I don't know Captain America well enough to appreciate your thoughts. They're very complex and interesting thoughts, but I'm not enough of a Captain America reader to understand and give them the credit that those thoughts are due. I apologize. Oh, and here's the response. Remco. Jaklapt. Cheap comics is nice. Margin pre-orders inderdaad. Rob M.A. says, second volume of Ultimate Spider-Man is solicited for September release. Okay, so you have to get the first one, and you have to get the second one. They are just fun comics that everybody digs. I can't think of too many people that don't dig them. Oh, okay. I have no idea. Is it 4? Okay. 4 US Omnis and all. I'm not collecting them because I'm sticking with the hardcovers. So I don't know. 4, that sounds right. 1 through 3, 4 through 6, 7 through 25, whatever. It sounds right. MA40, I convinced myself not to get any of those Silver Age Legion Omnis, but I was weak. I read a bit of it. I read a bit of the first Omni. It seemed pretty fun. I wouldn't binge it, but I would read an issue here and there. That's funny. Before Death of, you just ruined it for everybody, Gotham. Death of, now you know he dies. I think it would take 4 Omnis to complete the Ultimate Spider-Man rule. Definitely get the Omnibus. Jess, would you recommend classic Doom Patrol? I do. There's a video in my library where I have an overview of Doom Patrol and I give my thoughts on it. That's probably a 2017 video. If you go to my library, it's logged probably under overviews, and it's one of the earlier ones I did. I'm a big fan of that stuff because it was so different and interesting for DC to do at the time. It was an experiment that really sold well. It started out in what do I want to say? My Greatest Adventure 80. So they gave it a couple. That was the first appearance of them, and it did so well they gave them their own book. Although I don't remember if they have follow-ups in My Greatest Adventure or not. I just remember they appeared in My Greatest Adventure 80. People loved them. I think they hold up well for a modern reader because they're so unusual and interesting. They're interestingly written, and they are interesting, and they're illustrated in the style of the time. But I really liked it a lot, and I think modern readers could probably dig it too. But watch my overview and see if you dig it. I sounded more like a Luxembourgian. LOL's in Dutch. Let's see. Let's pull out another book. He said, this is, I don't recommend anybody get this book. I'm going to read it. X-Men Hellfire Gala. I'm going to read it, but it doesn't really sound all that great. I told Taylor not to bother with this. I'm going to read it just because I want to read everything post Hickman and just try and get caught up and make a decision on whether I'm going to keep following it. And I don't have a good excuse why I got this. I don't know why I got this, because it's an oversized X-Men hardcover. I apologize. Why did I buy this? I don't know. It's a collection of issues. Tonight is the one that will have all the fireworks. I think they pick a new X-Men in it. The Avengers, the Fantastic Four, Gatecrashers, Krakoa's first team as X-Men revealed to the world. X-Force is on hand. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to tell everybody. I don't want to hate it before I read it. I had just heard that I just heard that it didn't have much to do with anything, but I'm the first one that always says read it before you criticize it. So don't not get it because of me, but don't get it just yet. Wait till I tell you the coast is clear. How about that? I'm pretty close to being able to read this. So this is an oversized hardcover, Mr. Tex. Okay. Oh, there's a book I've been looking forward to. Hang on here. People have been raving about this book. And when I say people, it's people in the chat. Barbaric. This is standard size hardcover, Mr. Tex. Barbaric. Owen the Barbarian has been cursed to do good with what remains of his life. His moral compass is a bloodthirsty axe with a drinking problem. Together they wander the realm, foredoomed to help any who seek their aid, avoiding witches at every turn, because if there's one thing Owen hates more than a life with rules, it's witches. Welcome to the skull-cracking, blood-spattering, mayhem-loving world of Barbaric. This is supposed to be awesome. Lots of people in the chat have been telling me how great this is. And I'm like, yeah, I know. I ordered it. I want to get it. Whoops. Can I show this? Maybe not. This looks like some of it may not be safe for work. But I already showed that Olivia Munn clip, So yeah, Barbaric. I'm excited to get this. This is supposed to be awesome. I'm so far behind. And is Hellfire Gala supposed to be bad? I haven't read anything since Hawksbox. I don't. And DJ says it's not great. Okay. X-Men Fancy Dinner Party. Only one cool thing happened in Hellfire Gala. Okay. I bought the Hellfire Gala too because I actually love current X-Men era. I am digging the current X-Men era too, and I'm hoping that this just is something fun I enjoy. And I don't mind it when I buy stuff like this that's kind of on the fence, but I don't want to recommend it to Taylor as essential reading because I don't know that it's essential reading yet. Oh, Hellfire Gala was sweet. There's a huge thing that happens at the party that continues in the Reign of X trades. Okay, good. I have not watched Peacemaker yet. Speaking of Reign of X Volume 6 from DCBS. Now that was the last one I got from DCBS. I've started getting them from IST, and they've been coming a little more regularly now. I think I've got at least 7 or 8 from number 7 or number 8. I don't know which. But this looks badass. It's got X-23 on the cover, so I like that. But so the latest 2 are Barbaric and Reign of X 6. Okay. I have not watched Peacemaker. The Omni Bros really like it, but I haven't watched it yet. Let's see. I'm just looking to see. Oh, good. Glad to finally catch a live show, Omni Dog. Thank you, Rob M.A. How many books are there in the box? The box is half empty. Unless there's 45 inches of bubble wrap underneath. I got a ways to go still. What is the most out-of-the-box superhero story in your opinion? Well, Doom Patrol was pretty out of the box. Are you talking about ever or currently? I'll have to think about that. That's Barbaric Murderable Offenses is the name of it. And I'm so bummed my dumb phone, I have it plugged in and everything. I don't understand why it conked out, but I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, here it is. Everybody was worried. Thank you for your worrying. Nightwing has finally arrived. Standard size. I've already read it. I couldn't wait for it. I read it digitally. I loved it. I loved everything about it. This was a really great book. I'd love to. I'm sure everybody's already done 90 videos on it. My opinion, I loved it. I'll call my video Late to the Party, and I'll do Strange Adventures and Nightwing, and hopefully Raw Shark is in there too. I don't know. Let's see. Where are we here? I'm so far behind. What? Oh yeah, The Invisibles is pretty out of the box. My mom said she was embarrassed for John Cena for being pacemaker. Jess, we need a Hellfire Gala review now since it seems so, as Riley says, divisive in the chat. You got it. Hellfire Gala has one of the funniest issues of Hellions. Well, hell, okay. I'm going to read this right away because I think I'm pretty caught up. I'm done with X of Swords, so I think I have to read Hellfire Gala now. Okay, somebody help me. I finished X of Swords. Do I read Hellfire Gala and then go to Reign of X trades? Help an old man out here, please. Barbaric Rules. I pulled all three issues last year. One of the best I read. Almost made my top 10 comics of 2021 video. Nice. I am really disappointed in where X-Men comics went. House of X, Powers of X are so good. I'm gonna give Hellfire Gala a different try now. Now that so many people are saying that they enjoyed it, I'll give it an unbiased review. No, I'm still unboxing FC. I think the Gala comes after Reign of X9. Okay, wait a sec. Okay, so Reign of X9, the issue Reign of X. Wait, what's going on in these Reign of X books? X-Men, Marauders. Let's try to see if we can figure this out. I know it's too late, Roberto. I've got the trades though. Yeah, and I've got Inferno ordered. Okay, so this has, let's see, X-Men 21 and X-Men 18 and 19 are in Reign of X. So yeah, it looks like I read this after Return of X number 9 trade paperback. Okay. That actually might be sooner rather than later because I'm getting those Reign of X as quickly as possible so I can read them. Okay, so you do want me to review Nightwing. I'll do a better late than never review of a bunch of these things. Jess, did you get into any Humanoids books? I'm planning on collecting those Jodorowsky libraries. I have a lot of Humanoids books. I have like the Inkle and the Technopriests, Legend of the Scarlet Blades. I've read the Inkle. I've read a bunch of Humanoids books. I know I've read the Inkle, Crusade, The Fourth Power, Different Kind of Ugly. Oh, now I can move this. Oh my gosh, this book is still like 30 pounds heavy. Metabarons, Fourth Power, Bouncer. That's a good Western. Bouncer's a really good Western. I can highly recommend that. Let's see. Don't start the Reign of X trades till you read Hellfire Gala. But what? But this takes place after this had okay. X-Force 6 Reign of X. Sorry, Reign of X 6 has X-Men 18 and 19, and this book has X-Men 21. This book has Marauders 18 and 19. This book has Marauders 21. So you're saying I should read this before Reign of X? Somebody help me out. Help an old man out. Oh, I'm doing it. I'm doing that Peanuts collection. Yeah. I think X of Swords was fun. The first half just sets up a great second half that was, and I don't want to spoil it for you. No, that's not a way to say it, because then you'll okay, it's just great. I'm not going to spoil it for you. The second half of X of Swords is so fun and well thought out, I thought, and interesting and well played, that it's worth going through the first half for all the setup. The first half's okay. I mean, it sets up the entire second half. I recommend it. I do recommend it. I enjoyed it a lot. Miriam, I think a better late than never reviews would still be interesting. For someone like me, I don't get to the latest releases on time, so your reviews would be new to me. Okay, good. So there's nothing too, maybe there's nothing too old to review then in my collection. If, yeah, sure. Okay, good. So people like the idea of better late than never. Thoughts on Jack Kirby's Fourth World Absolutes? Gorgeous. I have number 1 and I'm waiting on number 2. Hi all, I'll be lurking. Just finished making dinner. Salmon with asparagus. Got plenty for everyone. Right on, Rose Gray. Thank you. Yeah, Meta Barons is pretty, yeah. It's odd. It's talk about out of the box, but those aren't superheroes. But Meta Barons is out there. Techno Priests, that's out there. They're really impressive books. So I'm not going to say anything against them, but they take some serious reading. I mean, these are not lighthearted books. You really need to invest yourself into them and just blank your mind of your imagination, what you think's possible, and just dive into these things. And I also will say they may not be for everybody. Humanoids also not everything Humanoids puts out is great. I root beered 2 of their books in the early days. That would be Bramble and wasn't Devil's Highway, Savage Highway. Holy guacamole, 2 terrible books. So they don't put out everything they put out isn't great. Roberto Rodriguez, I think you might be confusing Hellfire with X of Swords. Reign of X trade paperback comes directly after X of Swords. Okay, I thought so. The Docs trades leads into X of Swords. Hellfire Gala doesn't start directly after Huxley, so you need to read some of the Reign of X trades that lead into Hellfire Gala. Got it. Thank you. Okay, Roberto and I were just confused. Thank you, everybody. Let's open up. Let's see another book. What else is in the big box? Oh, it's still heavy. Oh, Omni. The Wonder Woman Silver Age Omnibus. I don't know until I read it how well this is going to translate for modern readers, younger readers today. To me, this is like, it's great news because it means DC is completely committed to doing Silver Age for a lot of its characters. They've got Batman #1 Silver Age scheduled. Superman 1 can't be far behind that unless they're going to wait until they're done with the Golden Age. But I remember enjoying Wonder Woman a lot as a kid. And I will say, let's see, Wonder Woman 98 and 123. how much were these? Okay, the majority of these were 10 centers. So if I've read any of these, it's because I didn't pick them up off the newsstand. I found them in a used bookstore. Any of these books, but I want to support DC and let them know that Silver Age Omnis sell, and I'm also interested in the material. I don't know that I can recommend it to people now until I start reading some of it, but I'm excited to get it. So, Mr. Tex, where are we so far? I got a pretty big stack of books here. You want to see? Yeah, sure you do. Let me move this stuff. Let's see the stack. That's the stack of books so far. There's the stack of books so far. Okay. I just got volume 4 of Brink, Super Laugh Hard, so I'll try and get all 4 of those out and read those soon. How about another book from the box, the mystery box? Let's dip our hand in and see. I won't even look. What I pull out, what I bring out of the box will be a complete surprise until I show. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's super heavy. Books of Magic 2. Look how big this is. No wonder it's a 60-pound box. Look at this thing. These were good books, too. I loved this when it was coming out in floppies. This has to be almost everything possible now. 150 smackers. This has to be all completely collected now, I would think, although I don't know. Numerous never before collected tales, including Peter Gross's complete run on the series. This second of 3 Omnis. Okay, I'm so wrong. This is the second. There's going to be a third of these, a third Omni of these. Holy guacamole. I way underestimated how much Books of Magic put out. They've already got $250 Omnis out, and there's a third one coming. Woo! Okay, hold it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody helping me. I appreciate everybody helping me figure out what's going on. I thought that's what was going on with Reign of X. So, okay, good. Everybody's got it now. I'm just trying to catch up on the just catching up on the Miriam's book pot. In complete agreement with you there. Moreover, for what retro reviews for out-of-print collections might stand to contribute in motivating the publisher's reps, paying attention to. Does he have it yet? Yes. To these vids to expedite new editions of those books. And we are standing at 2 Omnis, 5 OHCs, and 5 collected editions. Up. Now 3 Omnis. Okay, good point. I just found my invoice. Thank you, Roberto. I appreciate that. Lap press that book, Jess. 10 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Books of Magic, the workout book. Well, I think I did what you wanted. Shoulder press. 13 books in total so far. And we have the chat is having a discussion recommending over 100 viewers. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Please hit the like button. And also, please feel free to subscribe. Hit the like button and comment when the video's over. I love comments. I appreciate all of them, even if it's just to say, just watched your video and enjoyed it. That's like the greatest comments. Those are the greatest comments I can get. Somebody that just acknowledges I put a video out there. So thank you. Please, everybody, hit the like button like the collector suggests. I appreciate that. I also thought there would only be 2 books of Magic Omnis. I need to get them before it's too late. Favorite Ramones song that's not Anarchy in the UK? Are you mixing up Ramones with Sex Pistols? Anarchy in the UK. I'm old and confused, so I'm not sure what you're asking here, buddy. I'm sure I'm making a mistake. That's true. Justice replied to every comment I've ever left as far as I can remember. I respect that. Hey, I thank you, Spoonful Brody. I love comments. I love a chance to respond to people, and I love listening to what people have to say, even if it's yeah, I was wondering what was going on there. Okay. Where were we? We're on Spoonful of Brody. Yeah, I love comments because that it's just tells me that somebody's actually watching the vid and have something to say about it. Yeah, right. Don't break just like that. Don't make me crack in half when you suggest that they sang Anarchy in the UK. As much as I love the Ramones and the Sex Pistols, let's take out another book. I won't even look. Let me pull the box closer because it's getting a little lighter. Oh, there's still... What is it? Batman, Superman, The Archive of Worlds. Oh, this is by Gene Yang. So this must be his new Batman Superman run. Ooh. You've never seen Batman and Superman like this before, so buckle up and get ready for Gene Yang and Ivan Rice's epic Batman, Superman, The Archive of Worlds, in the aftermath of Dark Knight's death metal. I have to read that. Okay. I have to read that so I can get caught up. Okay. I think I can just stick my hand in here. Jess always ignores my comments when I'm trying to promote my Instagram account, which you can find at SSD Toys and is close to 7,000 subs. Is he a bot? I should block him. I had no idea he was a bot. Oh, I love Pet Cemetery by the Ramones. That is a really great song. Totally agree. I don't know who that is, but is it good that I'm pulling a book like he is? I don't watch YouTube, so I don't want to I don't watch YouTube because I don't want to get anybody else's opinion, or I want to review the books just from my perspective. I don't want to see. I already heard from other people about Hellfire Gala, and some of you have now said that it's actually worth reading. That's why I like to just read a book without knowing other people's opinions, so I can do my own opinion and just say, yeah, it was great. Yeah, it was mediocre. Yeah, it was nothing. That reminds me to unfollow at SSD Toys to prevent him from reaching his goals. Jess, you doing it without looking like Gary does. Oh, okay. Well, good for Gary. I'm not familiar with him, but I wish him all the success in the world. Peace and love to Gary. Let's pull another book out. Feels small. It's upside down. Rorschach. So I can do this and Strange Adventures and Barbaric and Nightwing. How's that sound? I could do all those in a review and say better late than never. Nightwing, Barbaric, X-Men, New Mutant Massacre. I have to read some stuff beforehand. Barbaric, Nightwing. Yeah, that'd be so. You want this book, Super Laugh Hard? Here, take it. I'm telling you, here. Just grab. All right, if you don't want it, then I thought you said you wanted it. What's going on? T-Lar Bloom, I sent you a link on IG for a Rorschach figure with tons of cloth goods, hand swaps, and head swaps. If you checked IG, you would see it in stock now. Oh, awesome. I know. I'll go on IG. I really need to. I just don't do it enough. I haven't read mine either, Spoonful. I just got them. Okay, good. You got it. Oh, you finally got Barbaric. Awesome. I really think you'll like it. One of my personal top books of 2021. I think I recall you're telling me that, Sasmurf. There's a lot of people that have told me how much they like Barbaric. Just do a review of the Tom King books. I'm not a fan of his, but I would like to know what you think of his most recent work, being Strange Adventures and Rorschach. Okay, and I'll throw in Nightwing by Tom Taylor and Barbaric. That'd be good. 15 and counting. It's maybe my biggest haul ever. I mean, 60 pounds is a lot. Unidog, I now can't stop picturing a version of the Shyamalan Unbreakable bench pressing scene, but with more and more IST DCS boxes strung up to the bar. That's right. Do a little forearm work. Yoink. Yoink. Okay. And oh. No wonder this book was so heavy. This box was so heavy. Green Arrow. The second Green Arrow Longbow Hunters. Oh, this is another one I could lat press. Hey-oh! Look at this thing. No wonder this thing was 60 pounds. It's so funny. I totally want to read this. This is not just for show. This is supposed to be an epic, really great run, and I totally want to read this. So I'm going to be reading Justice League Dark this month. This is February. Justice League Dark as soon as tomorrow or Sunday. I'm going to start. But this is not just for fun. I mean it is for fun, but I didn't get this just to show it off. I want to read this monster. There's 2 of them. Does that conclude it? Presenting now collecting the entirety of the epic saga that changed the character forever. The second of 2 Omnis includes. Okay, so this is it. This is an amazing looking book. I like the spine. And as I say goodbye to half my viewers now, who are now going to tune out, the box is empty. Thank you to everyone. Now I know you're all leaving. So we're at 97 right now. Let's see what we drop down to in the next 10 minutes when I don't have any more books to show. Here's what I got. There we go. Mr. Tex, what's the haul here? No damages. No, I don't get damages on my books. My books always come undamaged, even from Amazon, and I'm not even making that up. Oh, yeah, before you guys all leave to go someplace else, now that 16 books. Exceeded your expectations. I like that. Before you guys leave, please hit the like button. I know you're all leaving in droves now to go eat a piece of cheesecake and watch Omar's videos or something. But thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody watching. I'm not signing off. You're leaving, so I'm just saying bye. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. So, what was the breakdown then, Mr. Tex? Can you give us an idea? Don't make me count my own books. Here we go. 4 Omnis, 5 OHCs, and 7 collected editions. And in the description, I will put where to get those Amazon comic book frames. They're not, I didn't mean Amazon. I mean, they're available from Amazon, but they're not Amazon frames. I'm not leaving. You're leaving. Jess is all out of bubble gum. That's right. Sassy Jess is here now to drive away viewers. Anybody that's still staying, wow, you guys are still staying? Thank you so much. Do we have any other questions, answers, book reports, book reviews you want to see me do? I already know you want me to do Better Late Than Never on some of these older ones. And Next Imaginaut, Next Imaginaut, I can't concentrate properly. I can't give your thoughts, and I'm being dead serious here. I can't give your thoughts proper consideration when it's in a fast-moving show like this. For the collected editions show you want me to do, can you write it down and send it to me at Omnidog's Vault? Wait, I think I can give it to you. Send it to me at this address, Next Imaginaut. Tell me what I remember we talked about the books, the collected edition books that need to be collected editions, but sort of flesh out your thoughts more in an email so I can actually give them proper consideration, because things go so fast here that I'm going to forget when we leave. So when I stop taping or recording or whatever I'm doing here. So yeah, write me at this address and give me an idea of what you'd like to see specifically, because that way I can tailor it toward, and Mary M sort of said she might want something like that too. So maybe give me an idea of what I always want to know is, because I'm not a viewer of YouTube videos except for sports, specifically football, specifically when my team is winning. So you can imagine I've watched a lot of YouTube recently, but not in the past. So as a viewer, tell me what you want to see. Anybody can do this. This is my Omnidog's Vault email. If you want to see something specific from a viewer perspective, let me know, because I don't know what's popular, because I don't read any other I don't go to any other social media sites and stuff. So if there's something you want to see me do, let me know. That's my way of just saying, let me know what you want to see if I'm not giving you what you want, because this is all about my trying to help you guys make better decisions with your hard-earned dollar, and most importantly, your time. You can get $10 back, but you can't get that time back that you spent on that book. So that's what I want to make sure I'm doing, is making sure your time is, that time was way up my nose. Your time is well spent. Make sure your time is well spent. Can I have some sassy omelets, sir? Oh no, I'm late. Best Batman action figure? Does it have to be Batman, or can it be Bat Family? Best Batman. Okay, wait. I'm about to make a decision. What's my favorite Batman? Okay, we're talking Batman. Okay. Then I bet I haven't unpacked it yet. It's probably like a Mezco Batman. So all I have is McFarlane Batman. So I'm going to pull a fast one and say this Kota Bukiya is my fave. But he's not an action figure, is he? Because you can't move him. Okay, change. Okay, I like this. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. This guy. The Grim Knight. Fortunately, this came out before DC's edict that you can't have a character have weapons. Look at this dude. He's strapped up for danger. Look at him. I love this. And now they've got Peacemaker and Red Hood with pew pew fingers. But look at this dude. He's ready to wreak havoc everywhere he goes. Wait, let me get rid of my Omni legs. Well, there we go. Grim Knight. He's my fave. Okay. What happened to that pile of unread books you used on that one thumbnail? Can you be more specific? What I mean, I have piles of unread books all over the house. So, what one? I'm sure they're still unread. In the answer to that, Sasmer, Jess, the real reason you got that version of Hellfire Gala was the image of Emma Frost on the cover. Not a lie. It is a good read, though. Okay, good. I need a good place to start for the X-Men. Seriously, House of X, Powers of X is a good place to start. Unless you're going to go back to Uncanny X-Men by Claremont and start from there, which I don't know that, I mean, yeah, that I haven't read those myself yet, and I still have to. I would just, I genuinely think that book just by itself is a great place to start with X-Men. Then after you've read that, okay, wait, yeah, read Hoxpox and then go to my video on how to read the X books. What were they called again? Dawn of X. I'm getting all my X titles mixed up. Go to my video Dawn of X, and that will tell you what books to read from the Dawn of X era. Hint, Hellions, Marauders, Hickman's X-Men, and other stuff. Question, realistically, how many of those books will you read this year? I'll give you an honest answer. Let's go over them. Green Arrow, possibly. Batman, Superman, yes. Rorschach, yes. Books of Magic, I really want to read, so I'll be able to read. I'll have to read book 1 first, and those are 2 big ones. I really want to read this. Reign of X, yes. Hellfire Gala, yes. Nightwing, yes. I'll read that this year. Barbaric, I'm going to read that next week. Wonder Woman, there's a chance I can crack that before summer to see what's going on. Oh, I'll do an overview of this. X-Men Mutant Massacre, it's going to be a while. I have to read Uncanny X-Men 1 through 4 first. Vampirilla, no, it's not happening. It's going to be a while before I read those. Strange Adventures, way down here where my finger is. Yeah, reading that this week. Firefly, hope to read that by summer. So half of them. Jess, there's a new miniseries by Hickman Dragotta, since you just read East to West. Only 3 bigger single issues, I think. It's on my pull list. It's called Ghost Cage. Ooh, I hadn't known that. Thank you for letting me know, Daniel. Two questions. Did Mrs. Omnidog see that box? No. How did you ever move the box? It was really heavy and it was hard. It was hard to get it in the house, down the stairs, set it there, and it was hard to even move it the 10 feet into this room. That was a heavy ass box. So all's well that ends well, as long as it ends now. So let's not talk about Mrs. Omnidog anymore. Make more reading recommendation videos. Okay, well, I just did one yesterday. 5 books I love, 5 books I loathe. You've got 5 books that I recommended that I just released yesterday. There, I already made your dreams come true there. But I will absolutely do nothing but reading recommendation videos. That's what I try to do. How about a video where you talk about your chronological journey with comics from boy to man? That sounds funny to me. What did you read first, etc.? My journey of comic bookhood. Do you think anybody would care about that? That's funny. If you care about it, maybe I'll do it. That's funny. Superman Unchained retro review, super under talked about book. I liked Superman Unchained. I didn't love it. I love the art. I did like the character. I thought Scott Snyder had a good grasp of the characters in the book. I don't know that everybody loved it, but I'm one of the few people that liked it enough to keep it and want to reread it. New 52 was kind of tough on Superman. Until they like killed him off, he was hardly even that interesting. And I'm saying that as a big Grant Morrison fan. It was hard to find a good Superman book in New 52. Rebirth is where the best Superman happened in the past 15 years. So, and I'm sure I'm going to, well, I mean, as far as series goes, don't hit me up with American Alien and Secret Identity and Secret Origin and Secret Vault of Diamonds and whatever else. There are my thoughts. What about you, Jess? Read any good horror books? My girlfriend wants to get into comics. I didn't see all your... Wait, what's Joel saying either way? Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I didn't see what they recommended for you. I think Witches is a good horror book by Scott Snyder. It's awfully short. I don't know what I felt like there were some restrictions in there. Like you said, you didn't want it to get into graphic sex or something. Lock and Key, I thought was horror. It freaked me out on a couple levels. I don't think there's no child. Well, there's sort of child endangerment, but it's not blatant child endangerment. It's more like because no, I don't want to spoil it for you, but Lock and Key is amazing as far as a horror book goes. I would recommend that no problem to her as a great book to start with for horror. It's not graphic horror. It's very creepy though. It's super creepy. So it's not graphic horror. And I don't know that you're looking for graphic horror, but my vote would be for Lock and Key. I don't know what anybody else told you about, suggested. Wait a sec. Got another one. We care about your journey. Yeah. Whoop. What's going on here? Oh, yeah. Harrow County's also good. Harrow County is good. I just saw that. No, Sergio, I don't. I sold all my Superman Golden Age books and my Batman Golden Age books. I think the Golden Age is just a very tough time. Even I'm having trouble getting back into it. And I've eventually just sold everything. There's too much other stuff for me to read. Someday I would love to read Golden Age again, but I don't think I would recommend it. I really would recommend Superman and Batman in the Silver Age, like 68 through 72 in the Bronze Age, that's the sweet spot. Have you read Luther Strode? Ilya, hi. Hi, Jess. Have you read Luther Strode? If yes, what do you think? Is it worth a time to read it? It's very much worth it. That first book is awesome. I loved it. I hope they reprint it. I don't know if it's going to get reprinted in hardcover. That thing's sold out, and it's up to the writer, and I think the illustrator, I think, is an owner of that book too. It's up to them whether or not they're going to reprint it. But if it gets reprint, or if you can get a hold of it in trades, that's a good way to read it too. It's Tradmore, and I can just see him. Why can I not think? Somebody tell me who wrote Luther Strode. I can't remember. Who wrote Luther Strode? Where? Can I see the Wonder Woman book? Yeah, it's right here. I will do an overview of Wonder Woman. It won't be a review, but it'll be an overview so you can see the art. I'll read a couple stories and tell you what my feelings are in it, and when I do an overview. I'll do that next week. I'll do an overview of Wonder Woman and read, 5 or 6 stories and tell you what the general flavor of it is. So that way you can get an idea. Oh, Harvey. I have only read probably 30% of my collection. Yeah, it's true. You will also need to read the unreleased Uncanny X-Men Volume 5 before Mutant Massacre. Okay. Well, that hasn't been released at all. What? I thought I was jumping from Uncanny X-Men 4 to Mutant Massacre. I got to wait for 5 before oh, that's fine. I got 40,000 other books to read, so it's fine. We care about your journey. Thank you. So how's that prepping to move going? Actually, really well. I'm getting ready to sell a ton of books that I don't want. I know what you're saying. Buying all these books. Yes, I know what you're saying. DC Superman Rebirth was awesome. Right. I'd watch my life reading comics video, LOL. Yesterday's video was great. I'd also watch a video about all of your bad reads. All of my bad reads in the past 5 years, I've made a video of. Mr. Dex, I remember you said you were slowing down on crowdfunding books, but who would you back right now if it was launched today? Well, Tom Taylor's already got something going on with DC. Who would I... What? No, he doesn't need to do it. Who would I do on crowdfunding? That's a good question. Wow. Because I have not been... Oh, well, I'll tell you, I always back Jimmy Palmiotti because his books are good. I'll have to be honest, the last few books I've gotten on Kickstarter have been very disappointing. Very disappointing. So I'm happy to not be crowdfunding any books right now. I wasn't happy with a lot of the books I got last year. Look at Briscoe 10 agrees with Superman Rebirth. Nice. My journey is appreciated. Thank you. Unfortunately, some old comics are more interesting than entertaining. Do you know of any Mike Mignola comics apart from Hellboy and Bprd that are worth reading? I honestly don't. His Hellboy stuff, like Lobster Johnson, although I don't know how much of it he wrote offhand. Let's see. Oh, Mignola Arcudi. Looks like Mignola and Arcudi wrote a lot of Lobster Johnson. So Lobster Johnson, Abe Sapien, and Witchfinder. Those are not Hellboy and Bprd. I would definitely read those. Those are Lobster Johnson's coming out in an Omni. Witchfinder's already had 2 Omnis, and Abe Sapien. How many did Abe have? I feel like Abe had 3. Let's see here. Come here, buddy. Abe had 3, yeah. So those would be the books I would read. There's also collections. Yeah, I'll just stick with that. There you go. Justin Jordan, right? He's a nice guy. I've met him a couple times at Third Eye Comics. Very nice guy. Luther Strode is worth it for Tradmore's art alone. I didn't care much for the story, but it's fun. I feel a little differently than Remsco did. I enjoyed the story a lot, and the Tradmore art was kind of revolutionary at the time. It didn't come out that long ago, but that's some radical art, and he got a lot of love right away for it. The Amazing Screw-On Head for good Mike Mignola. Yeah. Oh, and Baltimore. Yeah, that's a good one. Baltimore. Witchfinder is good. I need to read Lord Baltimore next. I also need to read Baltimore because I looked right at it and forgot all about it. Oh, yeah, this is great in Starman when Batman and Hellboy show up. That's unbelievable. So this is an amazing stack of books. And I will be committing to read 4 of them for a wait, what am I calling it? Better Late Than Never book. Is there another book in there? Let's see. We've got Rorschach, Nightwing, Barbaric, and Strange Adventures that I'm going to review. Is there anything else for a 5th book you'd like me to review? That's one that's come out recently that you think I might own. Give me a shot. What do you think? Okay, so I'm not getting any answers right now, so that must mean people are eating dinner. I should probably be eating dinner. Oh, you want me to review Brink? I have to review 4 books, though, for that. Unless you just want me to do... Okay, next imagine I was talking to somebody else. Geiger by Johns and Frank. Yes, please. Oh, so you want me to read all 4? Oh, yeah. I can't wait to read The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. As soon as it's out, I did not pre-order that. As soon as it's out, is it already out? James, or did you read it in floppy form? This is a book I'm really, really excited for. Is The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. I think it's by Ram V. I really, 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 really want to read this really badly. So yeah, yes, it's out. Oh well, heck. All right. I wonder if I ordered it from IST. I'll figure it out. I want to get that book right away and read it. Okay. I'm going to do my homework right after this. And, oh, did IST not have, oh, IST doesn't have it now? Many does. Well, Star is a great story. Read book 1 and see if you can put it down before finishing it. Challenge accepted. Where are you, Brink? I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to get the books right now. Everybody's turned into a filthy comedian here. Come here, you Brinks. I just got Brink book 4 recently, so this is a good chance. Let me put the living laser back, who's so lame. Okay, Here they are. Brinks 1, 2, 3, 4. I accept your challenge, and I will read them, and I will review them. How dare you suggest that I can't finish it? We'll see if I can just put book 1 down and walk away. Sir, we will see. Johnny says, I appreciate your DC Silver and Bronze Age reviews. Those and root beer first got me interested in your channel. Okay, I have root beer in the house, and I have Wonder Woman. So I will just have a frosty mug of root beer sitting there in the overview when I do. Oh, son of a bitch. What? I double dog, Omni dog dare you. Okay. I will definitely do that with a glass of root beer. All right. Now you're flipping me out about many deaths of Layla Starr. Let me get my phone. No. I won't do it now. I'll do it after the show. If I have to, I'll read it on Hoopla. All right. Thanks, James, for letting me know. Yeah, I will definitely, because I want to read Layla Starr. It's supposed to be fantastic. So I will check. I'm almost 100% sure that I did not pre-order it, but then I also don't know that I ordered it from IST. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Rob M.A., good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I should probably be going up to bed, up to dinner here pretty soon. So let's give this another, say, 10 minutes of question and answer. Ask me whatever you want about anything. I may not give you the right answer, but I'll answer it. Mostly comic books, if you can keep it to comic books. So many deaths of Layla Starr. Now I'm going to be fixated on getting that. Amazon doesn't have it. Wow. I wonder. That'd be funny if I already ordered it and it's already here in the house. That would surprise no one. None of my friends. They all probably assume I already have it. Now that I said that. I'm sure I do. Okay. Well, so 5 issues. Daniel K. Wait, what did I talk to Daniel K about? This is still going. Yeah, we're turning it. This is the last part of it, Crash. The Jeff Johns new one. Yes, I did, because it collected a bunch of stuff I did not have. And so, yeah, I did get it. I did, but I haven't read it yet, Mr. Awesome. I do have Wade's Archie run in hardcover. They look fantastic. I have not read the new She-Hulk yet. Anything in floppy, probably a good chance that I'm not going to have read it yet. Jess, have you ever talked about your cool glowing Omnidog logo in the background? My daughter gave it to me. That's this right here. It's Batman, and it says Omnidog right here. I need to put on Instagram. I need to put a reel I did of it. Uh-oh. Wait, what? Okay, no, I haven't read it yet, Mr. Awesome, but I definitely am going to. Yeah, so this is it. Fades. It's made of glass. It's got Omnidog on it, and it fades into different colors. There it goes. My daughter gave that to me for Christmas, and it's so boss. I need to put a reel of it on Instagram. Oh, this is a great idea. I can't wait to do overviews for Question and Phantom Stranger. I will definitely be putting root beer in those overviews. Excellent. Joel, that's a really good question. I finished Justice League by Snyder Volume 3 online. And so now I still, well, I haven't finished it. I got to a part where you need to read Year of the Villain, and Taylor is absolutely boycotting that. He's just going to forget everything and start Dark Knight's Metal. So I don't know if he and I are going to review it, but that's a major, major thing I want to do in the next month or two is get to the point where I can read all of Death Metal. That should be by the end of, that should be, wait, what is this, February 4th? I should have that within 6 weeks. That seems like a long time, but I got a lot going on, but I definitely want to get a Death Metal review going. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, you don't. I have some early Duck books and some recent Duck books. They're not my favorite thing, but I have my favorites that I like, but not like Omar. Omar really, really loves a lot of Duck stuff. That just hasn't always been my bag, baby. All right, I'm definitely doing it. I'm 100% doing it. I will definitely do it, Matthew. I want to do it before the end of March. Are you going to upgrade your Thor OHCs for Thor Aaron Omnibus? I am not. I kept them all. And I want to get the 5th. I believe there's a 5th one coming out that then I will be able to read all of my Thor OHCs, which will lead me, I believe, into War of the Realms Omni. That's my answer to that. I can turn the lights back up. There we go. I'm sorry I have not read any Xenoscope titles. I bought a few, and I think that they just didn't. I think I sold them to Second Charles. They just didn't look that interesting, the stories to me. Although I had heard from somebody that the Van Helsing or the Van Helsing titles of Xenoscope were supposed to be good. I haven't read them. Crashline, you're a good guy. Jess, when are you going to do another cereal or snack review? I enjoyed that show a ton. Was super casual and interesting to talk about other non-comic stuff. Is that the one I did with my wife? The cereal, Christmas cereals one we did together? I could probably get her to do some kind of snack review in the summer or something. Yeah, Christmas cereals. I'll try and get her involved. People like her. I have a feeling maybe I'm thinking about I'll try and see what she wants to do. She's not really a big snacker, and she doesn't really eat. She just ate those cereals with me because we thought it would be fun. So I think that's probably going to be it. I got to go upstairs and eat dinner and remind my wife how much I love her. So, thank you all. And thank you to the super chats, especially. I appreciate that so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. This was awesome. We had over 100 people. That is a ton for me. I really appreciate it all. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It means everything to me that you guys care even a little about what I think about comics. I take that seriously, and I try and steer you towards just the good stuff. So I appreciate you guys putting your faith in me, and I will read this mountain of books. Me and this mountain of books. I'll read it, I'll get through it, and I'll let you know. So tomorrow night, 8 p.m. on this channel, Omni Dog's Vault, Minister of Comics and I have Bprd in the Batcave, and it's Make Mine Marvel Month, which has nothing to do with Batman or anything about DC. We read Marvel all month long, January. Nothing but Marvel. Nothing but Marvel. And we're giving our reviews tomorrow with Rick Nelson, our good buddy. And, oh, did I get 90 likes? Right on. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that a lot. So tune in tomorrow night, Bprd in the Batcave. Peace and love, peace and love. I love you all. Thank you to everybody watching this afterwards. You guys are great. I really dig you so much. Thank you so very, very much. Peace and love, peace and love.